precious souls, welcome back. Let's do a reading, find out what you need to know, tune in and tap in to your higher self, guardian angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Yes. What is it that the collective watcher needs to know today? Say when. I'm picking off the top, spirit. Okay, one more. Okay. All right, what do you need to know, guys? This whole reading is about going with the flow and not fighting against the current. That's right. It's kind of like when you're on your way to a concert, you get a flat tire, and what's the first thing we do? Let's push forward, change that flat tire. Got to get to that concert. Meanwhile, it's probably something trying to slow us down or move us in another direction, but as human beings, we get stubborn and we push against the grain, right? And then something else happens, and then we still keep pushing. So it's about going with the natural flow because you're being carried and directed, I'm hearing, into a special area, it might be to actually certain people for some of you. You're being guided to certain people, certain places, so that things line up according to what it is you desire, just so you know. So that's why we're not to fight, and don't be so focused on controlling the future, because the future is written in the present moment, and that's what we need to do, is stay focused on where do we feel guided, okay? Instead of fighting through and creating our own expectations of how things align with us and find us. Challenge is to release control. No more trying to control, because it's getting in the way. It's mucking up the plans of your whole spirit guides. They're running ahead trying to get things in aligned, certain people, certain places to align with you. So when we kind of take things in our own hands and try to, thank you, they're screaming, when you try to direct how things find you, certain abundances or certain opportunities or certain people, then we're kind of mucking with their plan. So release control. And you're really starting to realize, especially in your subconscious right now, so it's in your energy, just how many opportunities are available to you. And what you don't see right now, it will soon be very much clear how many more opportunities are available to you than you even realize. And it's something totally different than you've been going with, what you thought it was. Okay, it's going to be something way bigger. You're definitely releasing the burdens from others, which is helping you to align with your highest timeline. Congratulations, that is not easy to do. You're saying it's about me now. I need to start looking at what I need in life. And that's going with the flow and finally not allowing people to weigh you down with their own guided paths that they don't want to do the work for. Just release them, because you're on a mission here. You're being carried to that special timeline. In the recent past, what you did was you started to have a little more confidence with sharing all of your beautiful gifts that you were given to carry out in this world, shared experiences, speaking your truth, speaking your mind, speaking your thoughts, creating certain things and sharing them with others. You started to do that more. You started sharing with others the most beautiful gift we all have, which comes from within. So good on you again. This is why you're being finally aligned in your highest timeline. In the near future, that is, so long as you continue to release control and go with the flow, what you can expect, what you'll be building upon, is intense energy running through you, which will allow your manifestations to come through at lightning speed. Okay, this is why you need to let go. You need to let go and let God. Let go and let your creator carry you to where they already know what you want. You made it clear, and they're trying to get you there rapidly. Okay, so keep your energy and attention focused on what's in front of you in this moment, and just know, without any expectation of how, that this is on its way to you, because it's already in your energy. Okay, but release control. Control is ego based. It's we try to control things in the outside world, which is impossible, by the way. You can only control what's inside, and the outside world is a reflection of what's inside. So when we're trying to control the external environment, we're operating out of ego, which is fear, insecurities, right? Trying to avoid certain feelings, certain things, avoid certain people, or out of fear, we're clinging to the same people because we're afraid to move out on our own, or we're sticking to jobs that no longer serve us because they're familiar and we're afraid of the unknown. You seeing where this is going? That's why we got to let go of control and watch for the signs. Right now, you're realizing you can spread your wings and fly just like all the other birds out there. Okay, you can see them in the background. The bars are an illusion, and that's from ego. Ego is trying to stop us from moving forward in fear that we need protection of some kind. But this is going back in a survival mode from old traumas, and it doesn't serve our good at all. So spread your wings and fly. Just like everybody else, you're starting to realize you could do anything. And this is opening up all of the opportunities. You finally got that courage. Okay. Oh, courage. The next card. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's trying to tell you to have courage. You've got courage. You've earned courage. You've learned courage even through your life. You've proven to yourself over and over again how capable you are when you're first going in. It feels so scary. It's like, how am I going to do this? Look back at countless times you've shown up for yourself and you've done amazing and you've learned and had courage and gotten through some of the most difficult challenges of your life. And so you're being called to just have courage and trust at this time. What you desire the most and what you've been stopping yourself is tapping into your creativity. Again, you learned, you started to dabble in this, sharing what you've got inside, your gifts, your creative abilities. Now you're craving this again. You want to do this again, but you're the only one stopping yourself. Tap into that creative energy and start creating the things that bring you joy, because this is what's going to call in all of your manifestations. The key, drop the mask and be as authentic as you can. It is a superpower to be authentic, okay? It is the new sexy. I don't care what anybody says, and I think everybody would agree. If you've been with anybody who's truly authentic and you know where they stand and they don't lie, they don't play games, they're not political about stuff or manipulative, and you're truly authentic, that's when all of the right people from your soul tribe, your soul, your love, your soul mates, all of your soul tribe can find you because they can see you for who you really are, and you resonate with them. So don't be afraid, have courage, and move forward, okay? If you get called to have a personal reading, you can email me, paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. And all of my YouTube subscribers, which is free to subscribe, they only pay $33 Canadian for a reading. And you could pay through PayPal, you could pay through e-transfer. We'll find a way, but we'll get the answers you seek one-on-one live like this, where you can ask me questions and we just keep going through. And I have a multitude of decks, a multitude of tools, and I'm a psychic medium through many generations. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep shining, guys. I'm back at my projects now.